Good afternoon, guys. Today's video I'm going to show you how to propagate lavender. Now I'm really fortunate. I've got this beautiful lavender bush here right by my entrance into my garden, and in the summertime it smells great. The bees love it, I love it. So yeah, it's a really nice plant, and basically I want a bit more of it in the garden. So I'm going to take some cuttings and just go through the process. So the first thing to think about with taking cuttings is you want to get new growth that is of that year. You don't want anything woody. Woody growth is not going to grow. So you need to, in this case, I'm in beginning of June here, and I want to dig down a bit to where the new growth starts. And I'm going to cut maybe a sort of 5-inch cutting, something like that. And that is what I'm going to try and propagate. Okay, so unlike a lot of plants that you can propagate, you don't want to propagate this in water. This is going to have to go in soil. Lavender is really prone to root rot, and I think it's where it comes from, a sort of warm climate. So we're going to be planting this one into soil. Okay, so I'll show you this up a bit closer. So with this cutting, you're going to want to take off a lot of the lower leaves, and you can just pull these back. And I want to leave maybe about 5 or 6. Take these 2 off, and there we go. Okay, so you see here, if you look very closely, and I'll try and zoom in the camera, you'll see there are these sort of root nodules. These root nodules is where the growth sort of hormone is. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the lowest one, and we're going to cut just below it. And there you have it, a nice cut sort of stem ready for propagating. Right, so now the last thing you need to do, it's important when you're propagating lavender to work quite quickly. I'm filming this video and I'm a bit worried I'm taking too long, but I think we're going to be okay. So one of the main things you're going to need is some kind of rooting powder. I've just got Westland's Organic here, and basically that helps stimulate the growth. Now a little tip here is with the stem, you can use your nail and you can just scrape away some of the outer layer of skin. Now what this does is it allows the rooting hormone to uptake a little bit better into the flower, into the plant. So that it roots a bit quicker. Okay, so with your cutting, you just want to coat the stem in this rooting powder. You need to really try and get it all on there. Don't be shy. More rooting powder the better, basically. But this rooting powder needs to stay wet. So this is where the next step comes in. So once you've got it a bit like that, it's all frayed. That's fine. That'll be okay. I then am going to just make a little hole in my compost, just so I can get it in nice and deep. Pop it in like so, cover it up and firm it down. Always important to firm it down. You want to get that soil contact with the bottom of it. Okay, and that's it. That is pretty much propagated. All you really need to do is water this and place it in a warm, sort of kind of warm, windy environment. Now, again, it all comes down to where the plant that you're propagating likes to be found. So if you're propagating blueberries, it likes that sort of moist, damp, sort of acidic, marshy soil. Whereas lavender, you're thinking more of a Mediterranean sort of climate. So that's where you need to put your seedling in order to get it to root. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you again for more gardening videos.